In Greek mythology, the most powerful gods were known as the 12 Olympians, the divine rulers who lived on Mount Olympus and governed the forces of nature and human life. Although they all possessed immense power, some clearly held more authority and influence than others. When ranked by power, influence, and role in mythology, a hierarchy begins to emerge among the gods. At the very top stands Zeus, the king of the gods and ruler of the sky, thunder, and lightning. After defeating the Titans, Zeus established the rule of the Olympians and became the ultimate authority among the gods. His lightning bolts symbolized his power, and even the other Olympians rarely challenged his decisions. Second is Poseidon, Zeus's brother and the god of the sea. Poseidon controlled the oceans, storms, and earthquakes, and with his trident he could shake the earth or flood entire lands. Because the sea was so important and so dangerous to the ancient Greeks, Poseidon was one of the most feared and respected gods. Third comes Hera, the queen of the gods and goddess of marriage and royal authority. As Zeus's wife, Hera held enormous influence on Olympus. Many myths show her using her power and cunning to punish those who challenged her or offended the sacred institution of marriage. Next is Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategic warfare. Born from the head of Zeus, Athena represented intelligence, planning, and disciplined strength. She guided heroes such as Odysseus and served as the protector of Athens, making her one of the most respected gods. Fifth is Apollo, a god whose influence reached across many parts of life. Apollo ruled over sunlight, music, healing, prophecy, and archery. Through the Oracle of Delphi, his prophetic voice guided kings and entire cities. Sixth is Artemis, Apollo's twin sister and the goddess of the hunt and the wilderness. Fiercely independent, Artemis protected animals and young women and punished those who disrespected her sacred lands. Seventh is Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and the harvest. Her control over crops and fertility made her essential to human survival. When her daughter Persephone was taken to the underworld, Demeter's grief caused the earth to grow barren, explaining the origin of the seasons. Eighth is Ares, the god of violent war. Although powerful in battle, Ares represented chaos and destruction and was often disliked by the other gods. Ninth comes Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. While she was not a warrior, her ability to influence love and desire gave her tremendous power over both gods and mortals. 10th is Hermes, the swift messenger of the gods. Hermes ruled over travel, trade, communication, and cleverness, and he moved freely between the worlds of gods, humans, and the underworld. 11th is Hephaestus, the divine blacksmith. He forged the legendary weapons and tools used by the gods and heroes, making him an essential figure despite often being underestimated. Finally, 12th is Dionysus, the god of wine, theater, and celebration. Though a later addition to Olympus, Dionysus held great cultural influence through festivals and rituals that celebrated emotion, freedom, and transformation. Together, these 12 Olympians formed the ruling council of Greek mythology, each representing a different force shaping the world. From thunder and oceans to love, wisdom, war, and the harvest, their stories, conflicts, and alliances became the foundation of some of the most enduring myths in human history.